Hello and welcome to this Component.Studio FAQ. I'm Andrew Voigt, and today I'll be teaching you how to use the box asset. Here are a few examples of how a box asset can be used. I used it behind the card title as a white background with a black border. Near the center of my card, I used it as a dividing line between the image and where the text appears on the bottom of the card. And then I also used a box asset on the bottom half of the card that's a semi-transparent white layer to help make the text more readable on top of the image. Just so you see them clearly, I have the box behind the card title. Now it's disabled. Now it's enabled. I have the box that I'm using as a divider line in the center of the card. And then I have a semi-transparent box behind the text at the bottom of the card. Let me jump over to a blank design to show you how to make these. Begin by adding the box asset to your design. You'll see that by default, the box shows up blue and its position and size are such that it covers the entire card. Go ahead and set the position and size to where you want it to appear on the card. If you want to create the divider line that I used in my previous example, go ahead and set the height to a small amount. I usually use 5 pixels. For the rest of my examples, a square box will show them better, so I'm going to set it to 300 by 300. You have options to control both the fill of the box and the border. We'll start by turning the border on. That'll make it easier to see the fill. The fill has 3 different styles you can choose. It has a solid color by default, a gradient. You can adjust the gradient by changing either of these 2 color values, and a hatch. You can set the pattern by choosing one of the options below. Or if you want, you can remove the fill altogether and you'll just get the border line. We'll leave it on for now. With the border, you can control its colors by changing this box. You can also adjust the border style in the same way you could adjust the fill style. The same options are present. You also have an option to round the corners. When you enable this, you'll notice that the edges are no longer right angles, and they're now curves. Adjusting this value will change how much the curve takes effect. Lastly, I had that semi-transparent layer I used behind text. To change the transparency of your box, select the Advanced tab and adjust the opacity. While simple, boxes play an important role in keeping your layout straightforward and easy to understand. And that's all you need to know to get started using boxes. Thank you for viewing this Component.Studio FAQ. I'm Andrew Voigt, helping you make games to be proud of.